So, welcome to another video in this daily algorithm series. In this video, we want to solve the problem find first non-repeating character. It is important we read and understand the context so that we know the kind of problem we want to solve and how to solve it. So it says you are given a string of random alphanumeric characters with a length between 0 and 1000. Write a method to return the first character in the string that does not repeat itself later on. Okay, so you can see this example they've given us here. This is the string. If we look at it, we have two characters which do not repeat itself. So we have J and L, but they said we should return the first one. So we are going to return J because J is the first non-repeating character. Alright, so the expected time complexity is O of n and the expected space complexity is O of a, where a is the number of the AXCI characters. Alright, let us go to the solution. So for this solution, I am going to use the frequency counter approach. So I'm going to go to my VS Code and I'm going to create a file. I will call this first non-repeat.py. Alright guys, so like I used to do, I am going to copy everything so that we can test it locally and return the solution. Alright, so I'm going to use the frequency counter approach. Then I'm going to declare a variable frequency. Is going to take the frequency of all the given numbers. So the next thing I want to do is to look through each characters. Then I want to check if the item exists in my frequency. I am going to increment the value of that frequency by 1. If it does not, I'm going to set it to 1. Okay, let us see in action. For character in the given string, so I'm going to check if the frequency dot get, because I'm going to use the character as the key. So dot get the character. Okay, so if the character does exist, if this item actually exists in my frequency, so I'm going to increment the value by 1. So the frequency of that character, I'm going to increment the value by 1. Otherwise, I want to set the value to 1. So the frequency of that character is going to be 1. Right. So the next thing I want to do is to look through my frequency, and I want to return the frequency that has the value 1. So I should return the first one that has the value that actually has the frequency 1. Okay, so I'm going to do for character. So for the character in the given string, if the frequency of the character is equal to 1, I want to return that character. Okay, which means this is the character that is equal to 1. This is the first repeating character. Okay, let me correct this. Okay, otherwise I'm going to return an empty string. Okay, so I believe this will work. Let me run it locally first. Sorry, let me clear my console. Okay, now I want to run. You can see it ran 4 tests successfully. So what I'm going to do is to copy my solution. I'm going to copy my solution and go back to the platform. Then I'm going to paste my solution here. So I'm going to run the code. I'm waiting for my result. Excellent. You can see all the tests are successful. Alright, so what is the time and space of this solution? So the time and space for the solution, if you look at it, we are looping through every character here. So this is O of n time. We have O of n time here, and we have O of n time here. So this is going to be you're going to cancel out. We have to pick one, so it's going to be O of n time. How about the space? You can see the frequency is capable, which is this frequency store, is capable of storing every possible item in the given string, right? So this is O of n. It is the same thing as O of a, just as we are saying it here, O of a. So this is also O of n. So I'm going to do O of n space. Okay, so alright guys, that is it for this solution. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.